Hi guys, it's Ayagirl. It's been a while. I feel weird talking to the camera again. I know it's been too long. It's summer break, so my kids are home and we're just off doing things, so I haven't had a chance to do a dolly video. But I do have it all with me. They're at day camp this morning, so I was like, hey, I'll do a video. I don't really have a lot of updates. So, you know how I said I had that alpaca hair? It's so much work. And I've decided I hate alpaca hair. I don't know if it's a bad batch of alpaca hair or if it's just hard to process. But I did wash and rinse and wash and clean and try straighten it, and I didn't dye it, I just used it, and I tried to make a wig and it was a complete disaster, and I have it here. Really, I don't really enjoy making wigs, especially alpaca, because alpaca hair goes absolutely everywhere. It's just like everywhere, all over my house, and it's just, if I accidentally turn the fan on, it's like whoosh, alpaca hair all over, and I find it really frustrating to deal with. I think I might just keep some of it and give it away or something. I don't know. If anybody wants, I'm thinking maybe it wasn't like very good quality or something, or I'm just doing something wrong, but I do have a whole bunch of alpaca hair. I mean, if anybody wants it, they can have it. But it's dirty, it needs to be cleaned, it needs to be washed, it needs to be processed, like everything. Like, it's just like was hair shaved off the alpaca, thrown in a bag. So it's just, I don't know, it's just too much for me. So if anybody wants it, I'll mail it to you. But I mean, you got to realize it's not that good quality alpaca hair, and it's dirty and it needs to be cleaned. So I mean, if you're up to a project, you can have it. Just pay for the shipping and you can have it. So if anybody wants some alpaca hair to play around with. It's been too long, guys, and yeah, so my adventure with alpaca hair has become frustrating, and I did do two more wig caps, so I'll try 2 more times before I completely give up on it. But that is my frustrations. I went to Valley Village this morning and I found a few things. Little cups. They got like, they must be like little, I don't know, probably from vending machines or something. They're like little sports mugs. I could probably just take, I'm not really into sports, to be honest. So I don't really care, but I thought they're cute size. Maybe possibly I could use them for props. I mean, if I really wanted to, I'm pretty sure I could take the little pictures off of there. Anyways, I thought those were pretty cool. And I found this doll chair, like little rocking chair. It's not really the right size, and it's kind of lame, but it's something, right? Oh, there's my boys all prepped and ready with their wig caps that don't have wigs on them, because my frustrations with alpaca hair has driven me completely mad. There is some of the hair I was working on. And here, yes, I was gonna sell him. I can't believe I was gonna do it. I was so happy with him, and I accidentally spent a little bit too much money. So I had him up for sale. But I don't know. My husband said, oh, you don't need to sell him. He's like, it's not necessary. But I felt really bad because I had spent some monies that I probably shouldn't have. But anyways, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to sell him. I like him so much. But I'm also not 100% sure on his face. Sorry, the lighting is absolutely horrible. I'm going to just open this up here. There, that's a bit better. On his face, like his face up was kind of crappy. But I don't know, there's just, I'm not sure if I can really love him as much as some of my other dolls. So I thought about modding him, but that with the gray skin might be nearly impossible. Hey, it's a painting I was working on. Did this the other day when I was feeling kind of down. I know the face is all wonky. Nose isn't in the right place. Lips are all weird. But you know what? Sometimes I just paint a picture and say it's done even if I'm not satisfied. Hey, look at how handsome this guy is in his suit. I think I'm gonna keep him in the suit for a while. Oh, sorry, the lighting is so bad in this room. The lighting is too bad for me to film in here. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's just nasty. Aaron with me. And Kyle stole his hat because I had to cover up the awful wig. So I made this sweater the other day for him. And I think it turned out okay. It's a little like off. And it's got my favorite show ever, One Piece. This is actually material from, I bought this sweater, this One Piece hoodie. Tuna, really? Can you just leave the cat alone? Sorry. This hoodie from eBay, and it was just like, the quality was awful, and clearly the things were just like sticky on. It was just bad, and there's no way I could wear it, so I cut it up and I made an awesome sweater for my boy, who also needs a wig, and I suck at making wigs. I think the main thing is I'm just too impatient. I can't do it. I can't sit there for hours like brushing and cleaning. It's just so tedious. I'm like, I would rather just buy a wig, but I don't want to spend like $100 on a wig. So, anyways. News. I'm just blabbing on and on and on. Must be so boring. I'm surprised anybody watches these. I did get my little rebel head, my Kai 2 head. I thought I had got the times right for it, and I knew exactly what time I was gonna get up and order it, and I got up and I went to go order him, and they were all gone. All the normal skin ones were gone, and I was so devastated. So I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be upset. There's still some tan ones, so I will just get a tan one. So I ordered the tan one, and then I posted something on Instagram about missing out on the normal skins, and yeah, Little Rebel contacted me right from Instagram, and she's like, hey, yeah, if somebody cancels, I'll let you know. And somebody did. Yes, so I did get the normal skin Kai 2 head, and I'm super excited because I already have a body for him, and I don't have to color match because I know the match is perfect on my other Little Rebel head. So I'm super excited about that. So yay! Stuff. On that note, getting new stuff. Oh, you know, this hobby gets me in so much trouble. So much trouble. There's an iOS head. So I have my character. Okay, I'm rambling. I have my character Jeff, who I got an iOS Jade, and I was going to make that him. But every time I look at him, it's not Jeff. It's not my character. It looks exactly how I imagined his brother, Michael. But I'm like, oh, it's so frustrating. I rehashed Jeff a gazillion times. And I loved the ring doll. I loved the ring doll sculpt, but his head is just small in proportion to all my other characters, so I just can't do it. So I always have loved the iOS, I can't say the name, I'm just gonna put it down below head, and that's Immortal of Souls head. And yeah, and I wasn't really planning on buying or spending any more money, but there was one on the marketplace on DOA forever, and I've always just been kind of looking at it, and I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna do it. Because why not? Because I'm bad. This head, I've always been hesitant because I've seen some pictures I hate it, some pictures I love it. The pictures on the website, I've always like looked at that and that is Jeff. Like that's exactly how I imagine him. But then I see like owner's pictures and I'm like, oh, that does not look good. But I decided that I'm just gonna try. So I did buy him, and then I was like, oh wait a second. Problem, he has no body, and I cannot have a body sharing 3 heads. That's just not cool. So I did another bad thing. Henceforth, the spending money I wasn't supposed to spend. I don't even know if this hybrid's gonna work, but I ended up getting a resin sole 72 centimeter body. I looked, who was it? Sarah from Pint Size Palace had an iOS hybrid and it looked pretty proportionate, so I think it's gonna work. And if it doesn't, I guess I'll be selling more things. Except for I have like 3 heads for sale. I sold my Andy head, so thankfully, like just in time for my Kai head, which is awesome. So now I have an iOS head and a resin sole body and a little Rebel Kai head, and that's it. Oh, I am such big trouble. Well, not really, but you know, this hobby is horrible. Stop putting out things that I want. Stop it. Make ugly dolls, because then I won't want to buy dolls anymore. Oh yeah, so that's my rant. And those are my updates. I think that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I love this boy. I have actually contemplated I put him up for sale once. Then I changed my mind. Because I have like 2 other sculpt heads that I think might work better for his character. The longer I have him, the more he looks like my character. Which is weird, because it's not how I first imagined him. Does that happen to other people? Does anybody else have characters that they get a doll for and it doesn't really look that much like the character, but after a while you're like, you know what? It kind of does. Sort of wears into you. If that makes any sense. I still haven't done my pull-ups kits because I don't know, I just haven't fell up to it, and I kind of want them to have outfits and wigs before I do their face ups, because I want to be able to do their face up and then have everything ready for them. So yeah, and I don't think I am gonna get another pull-ups. My daughter's is so cute and I love it, but it's just BJDs are still my top priority, so I think I'll stick to them. Anyways, thanks guys for watching.